Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. We're doing it just for us, Shayne. Just for us. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. Lord. Have a seat, everybody. Let's get started. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Please give a little bit of love for my good friend, all in orange. Is that orange? It's orange.
Tangerine.
It's Tangerine. Shayne Wells, everybody. How you doing?
I think I'm doing a lot better than you today.
I am. Yeah, you are doing a lot better. I'll explain. But before we do, I just realized I want to acknowledge two things. First, we have the Jason Show fan club, which started out, It's a great Facebook group. I love the folks. It started out as like 4 people and a Cocker Spaniel, and then now and up there's the grand. Now wait a minute. Now don't take off that shot, Leo. So there's Jace right there. Now you remember Jace because he had our logo tattooed on his body, on his leg. Yeah. Now, what's funny is we haven't seen Jace in a while because people don't know this. Over the last 6 months, he's traveled the country campaigning for Janet Jackson to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's right, yeah. So, I mean, he doesn't want me to tell people that, but seriously, hashtag put Janet in the Hall of Fame, for heaven's sake, yeah. No, okay, so on to less important things. And I think this is something you all can relate to, maybe some of it. You're looking at a dude that's only had about collectively an hour's sleep last night because I came home last night. I had a girls' night. I went out with the gang, and I came home, and nothing was out of the ordinary. I walk in my house. I go in the room. The dogs are there. Colin's watching TV, like Little House on the Prairie or something. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and it's Colin's phone. And I don't really answer my phone. I realize people don't really call me, So it was weird that the phone rang, and then my phone rang. I'm like, why is both of our phones ringing? And all of a sudden, I see Colin jump up and start putting normal clothes on. And then as I'm listening to my voicemail, I'm connecting the dots. Our maintenance guy who lives across the hall from us, I live in a condo unit, called us and said, hey, there's water dripping on a car below your unit. Oh. And I think it's coming from your unit. So all of a sudden, at that moment, I hear Colin go, oh my goodness! And I went, oh no, this is gonna be a long night, because it was about 9 o'clock. We open up our laundry room, and it looked like Charlton Heston was parting the Red Sea. Oh. I mean, it was like the water just poured out, and it was, about 2 inches, about an inch of water. What had happened was the washer never stopped filling. The cycle messed up, and it just kept filling, and Colin was in the other part of the house and didn't hear it. All he was doing socks. Like, there was nothing weird about the load.
All that for socks?
All that for socks. Oh. And so then they brought, now let me show you. So then we had to get this crew that came in at about 10, 11 o'clock at night. And they brought in this thing that looked like a robot from the 70s. Like, look at that thing.
It's pretty quiet, right?
It's the size of a Ford Focus. So that's in my place right now, dehumidifying I think the entire north loop of Minneapolis. But it's so loud. Yeah. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. I'm going right after the show to see if there's any damage to the floors. And it's just this one thing you don't want to deal with right before the holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. So, I don't know. And I want everyone to know, I've been obsessed with my Christmas stags. All of my stags are safe. Just everybody, I got them out of the house. The dogs. I put all my stags on Dexter's back, and then you can't carry it out of the house. Everybody's safe. Anyway, let's get going, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Let's roll it.
Drink up.
It's vodka today.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. Julia Roberts made her first trip to the Late Show since Stephen Colbert took over. Julia loved Dave. And the crowd, look at this. This was great. The crowd gave her quite the ovation. Take a look.
being here.
I'm happy to be here.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
That's so overwhelming. I'm going to start weeping.
It's so cool. Yeah, it's unbelievable. You know why we were talking about this? You know why that happened is because she's one of the last like 4 movie stars.
Yeah.
You know, and then I know the secret to that too is the fact it's because we don't know everything about her. You know, we don't know what kind of toast she likes, what, you know, she doesn't, you know, now the stars, and I get it, you have to connect on social media, but there's no mystery anymore to anybody. You know everything about everybody. There's a little bit of mystery. She's extremely personal. She doesn't she doesn't talk about her family a lot, and I love that. And look how good, she looks as good as she did in 1991. It's amazing.
I think that she and Dolly Parton have the same plastic surgeon.
Yep.
No, it's not a bad thing. Like, or whatever the people that work on them. Like, oh, please, you know she's had some work done. Come on. No, she's had a little something.
How dare you? How dare
I
you?
speak the
She
truth.
has not had, no.
Botox? No Botox?
I would
No
bet.
shot.
Oh, maybe a little. I would bet your
Jason.
tangerine dress over there that she has not had plastic surgery.
Well, I call Botox like plastic surgery. I
You
guess
do?
It's not. Well, I don't know. It's work. It changes your
fine.
face.
I find a little bit, maybe a little filler, but she is not. You take that back right now, Shayne Wells. You take that back.
Oh, and you think Dolly's natural too?
Oh my, are you besmirching 2 of my queens?
But she's
Why
not 70 and
don't
I'm
you just say
40.
something about Janet Jackson and get Jace upset?
I don't want him coming after
Yeah.
me.
Because Jace will run down here like a contestant playing Plinko.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
let me tell you. Anyway, Julie, I'm very sorry. Julia stars in a new film called Ben is Back, and she apparently invited co-star Lucas Hedges, Lucas plays her son, over to her house last year for Thanksgiving while they were filming. No, it was last year, I think. But that might have been the last time he gets that invite. Look at this great moment.
We asked him, Lucas, last night about Thanksgiving with you.
No. Did you make him say something mean?
I did not make him say something
Did he
mean.
say something mean?
Not mean, just honest.
What?
Jim?
She cooked a lot. I had Thanksgiving at her house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I
it was
assume it's a
re-
very nice house.
Very nice house. Very,
Yeah.
very, very nice house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
What was Thanksgiving dinner? How was it?
Delicious.
Yeah? Turkey wasn't dry?
A little dry.
That's the last turkey he's getting in my house.
Best clip of the day. It's not going to get better than that. That's
Nope.
fantastic. Ben is Back hits theaters on Friday. Let's move on. We now know who the host of the Oscars will be in February. Drum roll, please. Oh, wow, we have a drum roll. Holy.
Didn't expect that.
We are just, look at that. Okay, that's
Big budget.
That sound effect is $700 right there. The honor goes to Kevin Hart, everybody. The comedian posted on Instagram. Yeah, he posted on Instagram that it is an opportunity of a lifetime. Yeah, and he said it's been his goal for quite a while. Now, Kevin follows Jimmy Kimmel, who hosted the last 2 years. Well, it's a good thing Kevin is excited because he should have read the Hollywood Reporter article that recently called that gig the least wanted job in Hollywood. And yeah, it was a pretty extensive article. And because this is why they say why that's the way that it is. It requires weeks of work. It is low pay. I don't think people know that. They don't get paid hardly anything. It's like the Super Bowl. You don't get paid for the Super Bowl relative to what they could make. The performers don't. The singers do not get paid for the Super Bowl. Most people, the host must appeal to everyone, be funny, don't be controversial, be politically savvy without being partisan, and other requirements. And usually always get ripped by the critics the next day. The broadcast, as you guys have known, we've been covering it, has been seeing the ratings fall since Ellen hosted in 2014. Entertainment Weekly one time called it the most thankless job in America for all the reasons that I just said, because here's the deal. Kevin, I'll make a prediction. Kevin will stop the bleeding of the ratings I don't know if it's going to reverse because television viewing in general is going down because everybody's watching things on YouTube and Hulu and Netflix. So Kevin may see a smaller dip in the ratings, but I do believe that the combination of Kevin plus, let's think about the movies that will be nominated this year. Star is Born. You're going to have Lin-Manuel Miranda for Mary Poppins Returns. You're going to... Oh, Black Panther. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Can I tell you one of the great joys of doing this job is my executive producer, Jeff, stands right over here, and when he's trying to, and the audience saw what he did, when Jeff is trying to tell me something and I can't hear him, he makes gestures. He was trying to get me to say Black Panther, and this is what Jeff was doing. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Anyway, the combination of all those movies plus Kevin, I predict a ratings slight uptick or the bleeding will be minimal.
Do you think they need a host?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
You need to keep that show going. Yeah, you do. Lots more to come. Yeah. I don't know if this show needs a host today. Yeah. Lots more to come, everybody. Grab another cup of coffee. We'll be back right after this. Coming up, have you ever watched a movie on your new TV and thought, hey, this looks weird? Well, Tom Cruise is here to help. Find out why Maverick wants to fix your television. Then they're one of the hottest local bands, blowing up social media and selling out venues all over. We're getting a live performance from Yam Haus. And finding just the right gift for your girlfriends can be hard. Candle, anyone? So how do you pick the perfect gift and stay on budget? We have the Girlfriend's Guide to Holiday Gifts just ahead.
My mom, we took an estray once, and we didn't realize she was pregnant. My mom, the litter we had a bunch of cats, and then she didn't spare any of them, and then they just multiplied like wet gremlins, like they just kept going, and eventually we had about 9 adult cats and 3 litters all in the house at one time. It was nuts. And I'm allergic to cats too, so that made it was insanity. But our friends, they took over the whole kitchen. It was the one funny thing that came out of it was the cats kind of took over the kitchen, which is clearly not hygienic. But anyway, they would put their litters in the drawers. And so friends would come over and they'd go to looking for some, a fork. And they'd open, yeah, exactly. And they'd open a drawer and there's a litter of kittens. But cats, when the kittens are disturbed, they then move the kittens. And so every day you would open a random drawer and the kittens. It was like a game. It was ridiculous.
Got base? Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Zachary Levi with James Corden last night talking about growing up with a ton of cats. And remember, everybody, because we don't want emails, we love cats here. We love cats on the show.
Lots of love.
We love cats and essential oils. More dish for you this morning. Oh, by the way, speaking of things we love, I should tell the audience, we haven't told them yet, everyone gets a mug today. Everyone gets a mug today. That's right. Yeah. Except for Jace. I'm just joking. No. While some of us around here are obsessed with Hallmark movies this holiday season, gee, I wonder who that is, Netflix is also producing Christmas movies that are getting a lot of eyeballs. Netflix is doing this. This is a crazy story, but look at the clip of the movie we're talking about.
Christmas spirit's down 35%. Half the planet's not gonna get toys.
So a few brats don't get presents, it's not the end of the world.
People need Christmas to remind themselves of how good they can be. Wendy, you got so big.
Excuse me?
You know what I mean, grown up big. Now, Wendy, we need a ride.
Can you call an Uber?
You think I can pay the driver with these?
Okay, that is a clip, everybody. There's a reason we're showing you this. That's the Christmas Chronicle starring Kurt Russell. Now, the reason we're doing the story is, listen to this. Netflix says that movie was watched by 20 million people in its first week. Hold on, listen to this, which they say equals a $200 million opening at the box office. That is nuts. Well, I mean, again, there is, especially during the holidays, and I think all the time, there's not a lot of family movies out there, new ones. And this is a family movie, so you're gonna watch it, and it's Kurt Russell. Who doesn't love Kurt Russell? You know what I mean?
I watched the wrong one. I watched The Princess Switch.
Oh, what is that?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Aaron Schwab just passed out. What was it that bad?
Yeah, it's Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, is that on Netflix?
Sure is.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
Have
not
a really big glass of wine with it. Maybe you'll enjoy it a little
Oh,
more.
wow. Okay.
That's my review.
Shayne's review, everybody. We'll have to get Ted on that next week. Next in the dish. Late last week, the world freaked out at the possibility that Friends was going to be removed from Netflix in January. I'm not kidding. People lost their mind. Well, that is not the case. Friends will stay on the streaming service until at least 2020. Yeah. Now, and let me tell you, Friends fans, y'all better be happy because listen to this. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the deal to get Friends is worth between $70 and $80 million just for next year alone. Other reports say it could be as high as $100 million a year for the rerun rights of a show that went off the air in 2004. I mean,
and is on TV all the time as it is.
It is on, if you
like
go right,
TBS,
TBS, it's on right now.
Right.
I mean, yeah. And from 10 o'clock forward, it's on Nick at Night. I mean, it's on all of the time.
But you know someone that's streaming that.
Oh, Colin watches it. He doesn't watch this show. He watches Friends. That's all he watches. I'm not kidding. I will wake up sometimes and I'll go in our movie room, or when I come home, if he stays up after me, I'll go into our movie, the TV room, and I'll turn on the TV, and it's on Nickelodeon. And I'm like, who in our house is watching like Dora the Explorer? But I realize it's Colin watching Friends at like midnight, you know? But no, look, here's the deal. The reason everyone freaked out is, I don't want to get too inside baseball on this, but so Warner Brothers is the company that controls Friends. Warner Brothers is doing yet another streaming service. So people were thinking that, oh, Warner is just going to put it on there. No, they're going to share it for a while, and then eventually it'll just be on. I'm getting to your point now that we're getting too many streaming services.
Hey.
I mean, I'm almost there, yeah. Because soon...
How many do you have?
We got to take a break. Still to come. CBS, I have Hulu, I have Netflix.
Amazon?
I have Amazon. I have four. Yeah, that's it. Don't whistle at that. No, that's four. But soon it'll be as much as a cable bill. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's about $8 a piece. But yeah. Oh, and I have YouTube. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get commercials. Yeah. So that is worth it. I gotta tell you. And we'll tell you why that's really worth it next week. Anyway, still to come. You know how some movies look different when you watch them on your TV at home? Tom Cruise? Yes. Tom Cruise is on a mission to fix your TV. We will explain. And then, First Avenue, consider them one of the best bands of 2018. Yam Haus is in our house, everybody! We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. Now, if you're watching us in the future, Merry Christmas week, everybody. That's right, yeah, everyone. It'll make sense when you eventually watch this show. Anyway, by the way, if you want to get tickets, we're live through most of December. Tickets are still available. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we have some good guests coming up next week. Just go to our Jason Show Facebook page, click tickets, and reserve your spot. You're in by 9:30, and you are out by 11:15. And who knows, like today, it could be a mug day. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, and coming up a little bit later, an update on that family I've been telling you about that we've been trying to help that lost their house, their pets, their everything in a tragic house fire. We put the GoFundMe pages up. Wait till you hear how much money you guys have helped raise. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But right now, more hot dish. We told you yesterday, Tom Cruise's latest movie, Mission Impossible Fallout, is available now on the old Blu-ray and DVD or VHS if you still have that. As part of the release, this is so great. As part of the release, Tom is on a different mission, Shayne. Tom is on a mission to make sure the movie looks good when y'all watch it at home. He took a break from filming. This is not a joke. He took a break from filming Top Gun, the sequel, to talk about something we've all probably seen, but didn't realize it. Look at this.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise.
Obviously. And I'm Chris McQuarrie.
Well, obviously. And we're talking to you from the set of Top Gun Maverick.
We're very proud to present Mission Impossible Fallout, and we want you to enjoy it to the fullest possible effect, just as you would in a theater.
To that end, we'd like a moment of your time to talk to you about video interpolation.
What?
Now you're thinking, what in the world is that? Now, Tom, Shayne, now before, do you know what it is?
No.
Okay.
Should I? I probably should, right?
And Shayne is in television, everybody. And yeah, if you don't know, yeah. This is fascinating to me. Mashable, this is like one of the top stories on Mashable right now. Tom said the official term is called video interpolation. Did I say it right? Yeah. Now, what it is, it's a fancy term for why movies don't always look the same on our TV as they did at the theater. They call it the soap opera effect. Tom and the director explained what's happening. Look at this.
Video interpolation, or motion smoothing, is a digital effect on most high-definition televisions and is intended to reduce motion blur in sporting events and other high-definition programming.
The unfortunate side effect is that it makes most movies look like they were shot on high-speed video rather than film. Now, this is sometimes referred to as the soap opera effect.
Without a side-by-side comparison, many people can't quite put their finger on why the movie they're watching looks strange.
Most HD TVs come with this feature already on by default. And turning it off.
So here's the deal. Now, yeah, because this happens to me, and I look, this is the one of 3 ways I'm a dude. I'm really techie, so it drives me crazy when I see this in people's houses because it's hard to figure out.
You already knew?
Oh yeah, the minute I buy a TV, I immediately switch this. So it can be confusing on how to turn this off because manufacturers make this an automatic setting when you open up your new TV. So Cruise and the director encourage people to Google and do this. If you bought a new TV, and I know I saw y'all on Black Friday, a lot of you are getting some new TVs. If you have a new TV, if you're watching this potato right now on a new TV, this is what you Google: how to turn off video interpolation along with the brand of your TV. Just Google all of that. Like how to, or you can even put turn off soap opera effect on my TV, and it'll explain how you make the switch. And I'm not joking. Movies have like a smooth look to them. It doesn't look like when you watch a soap opera, it looks like your cousin Eddie shot it on a camcorder. You know what I mean? It looks like this. It looks like the Jason Show. TV looks vastly different than movies do. Movies look way better in this format. So go right now, go to your thing and turn off if it says motion blur, video interpolation. You want that turned off. So when you watch a movie, like Maverick said, it looks the way the director wants it to look. So there we go, yeah. Have you done this?
No. And now I think maybe that's why I didn't like the princess switch. It was just that.
Who put a quarter in you today? I love it. Still ahead, everybody. We're chatting with one of the most popular bands of 2018. We're going to talk to the guys from Yam Haus. Coming up next.
Can we do the cool thing?
I wonder if we'll look better in the
You got a reason to sing, and woo, you're finally listening, and woo, you should go back to the start, 'cause you can't hold on to what's inside your heart.
Welcome back, everybody. That's the video for the song West Coast by up-and-coming local band Yam Haus. Our first guest, our local rock band based out of Hudson, Wisconsin, who have been getting a lot of good buzz lately. Really good buzz. Great buzz. Ever since they released their first album called, right there, Stargazer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the guys of Yam Haus, everybody. Laura, Seth, Jake, and Zach. Okay, first question. Where I hear there does Yam stand for something?
It does, yep.
Okay.
YAM stands for You Are Me. So it's an acronym.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we're trying to be nice.
So not the vegetable.
No,
not the
yeah.
vegetable. Okay.
We tried Sweet Potato Shack. Yeah, it was taken.
Yeah, that was
Doesn't
taken.
quite have the same.
Not the same ring.
I don't
No.
know if it would fit on an album cover. Actually, no.
That name was taken.
How did you guys? Were you guys friends? How did you guys meet?
We grew up in Hudson together.
The three of us grew up
Yes.
in Hudson, Wisconsin, which is
You three, okay.
Us three.
Yep.
And then Jake is from Metro Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How did you come? How did you come to
It
me?
was, yeah, they called me out of the blue.
We were like Detroit, local drummer needed.
Please
yeah, we just
come.
called Detroit.
Yeah.
Yes, please come. No, I went to school in Minneapolis, met these guys afterward, and they said, do you want to drop everything you're doing and join us and start this band?
It was very intense.
Well, when you think of local venues, and not just here in Minneapolis, First Avenue is one of those iconic places for any musician. I hear that your first or second experience at First Ave was kind of an accident?
Yes. So it was a morning, and we were all getting up. We actually had a TV thing or a student
interview
affairs
at
thing at St. Thomas, which was really cool. And we happened to be in the city, and we get an email from First Avenue saying that a sold-out national act just had her opener calling sick. And they were like, would you guys be interested in the spot? And we were like, well, let's think about it. So we obviously jumped on the opportunity. I think there was like a 4-hour turnaround, and suddenly we find ourselves playing in front of 1,500 people in Minneapolis.
So what do you,
Crazy.
4-hour turnaround. So what are you guys thinking? What are you doing in that 4 hours?
Well, luckily, I feel like we didn't really have a lot of time to think,
No.
which I think was actually a huge blessing.
An advantage, yeah.
Yeah, because we were like, man, we could have psyched ourselves out so much if we had time to like prepare for that. But we just
It
played.
gets in your head that you're playing at First Ave. You're like,
exactly.
we're not just playing a gig, we're here at First Ave, and it would mess you up a little bit.
Exactly.
So what was that experience like? Take me to that night. You're on the stage, you're looking out, and you're seeing a view few people see, the view from the stage at First Ave.
It's a lot like being on the Jason show.
Oh, whatever. Except there's no Aaron Schwab in the audience.
That's true. We want to take her with us, by the way. We have amazing staff and assistants.
Aaron Schwab, we rent. She's very expensive. So if you can take her.
We believe it.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but how was it that night?
It was crazy. We have all seen lots of shows there, and it's kind of that iconic venue. And then morning of, we're like, oh my gosh, we get to go play on the stage and like make a dream come true. And we walked out and we were just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Coolest thing ever.
There's this big black curtain that is in front of the stage, and it rises up as the show begins, and the lights come up. And you see like the first couple rows, and you're like, all right, there's people here.
Even you saying that sounds great. Because we'll never do that. That's awesome.
We'll invite you up next time.
Thank you, please. I'll bring Aaron.
You're coming.
The video, I got to ask you about the video. Obviously, was that special effects? Was that real snow? What in the world was that?
That was real snow. That was a little bit of a spontaneous creative decision. And
that was the day I almost quit Yam Haus.
Yeah.
I was laying in the snow. I was laying in the snow and I just was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is the video here. Oh.
That was the worst moment of my life.
Yeah, that was bad.
Falling back. Look at Zach. He's like,
I'm like, get me out of here.
Well, because I know a little about how these things work, and it's like, how long, because you have to get the shot, then you have to get another angle. How long were you out there and basically wearing nothing in the middle of...
At least 20 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I would say for that shot, that took a while. And what was really bad about that is that we tried a drone shot on that shot, and they were like 100 yards away hiding behind a tree, and suddenly our assistant Patrick, our manager, he's here. We call him Droney P. And he was flying a drone around my head like that. And suddenly the drone was low on battery, and when it's low on battery, it'll automatically fly to the person who's flying it 100 yards away.
Did it attack you?
It went right by my head. I can't do anything. I'm in a lot of snow. I'm literally stuck in that thing.
Yam Haus was almost a trio.
It was almost a trio.
Yeah. Almost. Dude, that was almost your last time there.
Yes.
Well, what's coming? So you have the album. What's coming up next? You guys have some shows coming up.
Yeah, we have a Christmas show, December 15th. We're really excited.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. It's in our hometown of Hudson, Wisconsin, which we really want to like celebrate with them, do a hometown thing.
I was just there. We did a whole thing at Hudson. It's a great city.
It is amazing.
It really is just such a great, cool town.
Right in the river. You know, people don't understand. It's actually, I consider it a suburb of Minneapolis, even though it's a different state. But anyways, we have that show coming up, and then we also have a January 4th Best New Band Showcase at First Ave again. That's where we'll invite you up.
Thank you.
And Aaron. Yep.
Well, here's the deal. I'm not just gonna yammer into the commercial. You're actually gonna perform. Oh, I actually did I did a little.
That was amazing. Wow, you didn't even know. Wow.
I'm not gonna yammer.
You're on it. That's the 1 hour sleep.
They're gonna perform at a commercial, but right now, for more information on where to find them, head to their website, yamhaus.com, and check them out at the best new bands of 2018 at First Ave. On January 4th, Lars is going to sing us out. I'm going to get out of here. We'll be right back, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, baby. And it's not just
for your family, it's for the whole world. And it's not just so you're happy, it's for the whole world. And if you know what you've been given and you choose to step outside, you'll realize the whole world's waiting on you.
Welcome back, everybody. So, again, if you're watching us in the future, Merry Christmas. Happy, Time to see how fast you can think on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. It's game time. Let's do this. Okay. We're playing one of our favorites today, 5-second rule. The game is really easy. I'm going to ask you a question. You only have 5 seconds to give me 3 answers. For example, I'll say, hey, give me 3 people I talked about on today's show. And you can say Julia Roberts, Tom Cruise, Kevin Hart. I'm going to ask you a series of questions to our players while you guys play along at home. The player with the most correct answers wins today. And look, it's the guys from Yam Haus play. Woo! Okay, here we go. Oh, we found the. Okay, there we go. Thank you. See, take Aaron. You need an Aaron Schwab.
I love Aaron.
Is this a timer?
This is a timer.
I like that.
Okay, starting over. I'm going to start to my right. Are you ready?
Yes.
The timing will start when I say the first one. Name 3 things you drink for breakfast.
Coffee, orange juice, milk.
Done! Okay, there we go. Didn't even have time to reset that. Okay, next. Name 3 things you have in your nightstand.
Alarm clock, phone, wallet.
Thank you. Just so you know, the crew had their finger on the button. Just that there we go. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Next. Name 3 things in your refrigerator right now.
Eggnog, turkey, and cheese.
It's probably true. It is probably true.
Do you really?
I'm a huge eggnog fan.
Really?
I'm a huge pro eggnog supporter.
He will chug it out of the bottle.
I will chug it.
Really?
Yeah, he's seen it. I do it. That's my thing. That's my thing.
Turkey too? That's a combo.
Together, it's weird, but I like it.
Yeah. It's a weird combo.
Here we go. Name 3 concerts you've been to.
Ooh. Oh, man. Yam Haus. I couldn't think of any.
Yam Haus.
I was blanking.
The poor guy. He's been playing too many concerts. It's all a blur for the guy.
I haven't even attended a show. I've only played my own.
It's confusing.
What am I doing?
It's confusing.
What was that?
That's a tough one.
Okay, here we
hear
go.
you, Jake.
Back over to you.
Yep.
Name 3 concerts you've been to.
Denzel Curry, Vince Staples, and Backstreet Boys in 1995.
I don't know about that. The last one's a little iffy.
I was 1 year old. My mom snuck me in. It was really fun.
Oh, God,
Oh,
you're
sorry.
Don't ever say that again.
21.
Okay, here we go.
Here it is.
List 3 things you want for Christmas.
A dog, a cactus, and a neck pillow. Those are all good. I would like those.
The cactus is questionable, but the neck pillow, that is true.
Yeah.
The cactus
it could be a
is
good
maybe.
decor.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can they be on our show every day?
Yeah, we can.
Come back.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
We'll trade you for Aaron. We'll come in every
done.
day.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a deal.
Name 3 of your favorite movies.
Die Hard, Braveheart, and Gladiator.
Wow. They're both done, everybody. There we go.
Thank you.
To use on your tour bus.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Amazing.
Still ahead, everybody. And Aaron Schwab signed them.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Thank you, Aaron.
Still ahead, having trouble figuring out what gifts to buy the women in your life this holiday season. 2 moms are here with their picks for stuff under $50. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Thank you. You guys are great. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Fun show today. Well, this time of year is all about giving to those we love, including our girlfriends. Had a girlfriend's night last night. Here with their picks for showering the women in your lives with some extra TLC. Give it up for Amy Hirsch and Jen Vick from Shayne Wells. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay. First of all, I'm a little in love because we're both from Northwest Indiana.
I know.
That's
I can't wait to meet you, Jason.
The town next to each other. We're like, anyway, that's just for, okay. What is Shine Up Living? What does that mean?
Well, we're all about encouraging moms out there. We want to get a shout out to the moms that are working extra hard, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
They've got all the extra things, all the extra balls in the air that they're juggling.
They're normal stuff, and then you add the holidays.
Right.
Right. It gets crazy. So we're kind of all about just lifting them up and making life a little bit easier for everybody.
We're moms ourselves, so we get it.
Perfect. Well, let's start. What do we have? Some things. All of this stuff, by the way, as I said, all under $50. So where are we starting?
Right. We're going to start with the Uggs slipper socks
Okay.
because these are our very favorite gift to give. I love these, number one, because it's like giving a luxury item but without the luxury price. Uggs are normally upwards of $200.
Yes.
So we can't usually give those to our friends and our family, but these still have the really soft kind of Sherpa inside.
So cozy.
These are machine washable.
You got a great reaction. and that was just the Yam Haus. That was just that's right, yeah.
I'll take a cheer out. And they're machine washable, and they're a great gift to give to those who you're not sure about their size, because these are one size fits all. They'll be used every single day.
Yeah.
I think it's just a win-win.
And I can't believe that is that's $50.
Yeah.
At Nordstrom's you can get that.
Exactly.
Okay, the blanket scarf, right, Jen?
Yes. Yep. I found this little guy at Old Navy of all places when
Seriously?
I was shopping for my kids. Yes.
Oh.
And it's on sale right now for $15. This year, cozy neutrals, huge hot items this year. And this one fits both of those things. Mostly cream with those nice couple grays, a little bit of black, goes with everything, $15. It will sell out, so don't hesitate.
And you're watching on the television. You can't. This doesn't feel like a $15 scarf.
No,
you know what I mean? It
yeah.
feels really luxurious.
Yep.
It looks
Old
rich.
Navy.
We get so I know. We both have that scarf, and we get so many compliments when we wear it.
Okay, next.
All right, so this time of year is all about the comforts of home, right?
Yeah.
And who does that better than Joanna Gaines?
She's my secret.
Hey, JoJo.
She's like a third mom. Yeah.
We love JoJo. I actually have this book. I have been going through it for the last month or so, and she does such a good job of showing inspirations for her own home. But I love that she really walks us through how to tell a story with the decor in our home. And we're all about that at Shine Up Living. We really want women to be free to make their homes a reflection of their heart. We've done makeovers for moms, and we really are into that. So I just think that JoJo does such a good job.
And I will tell you, Black Friday, I was at a Target in Louisiana, and I can't begin to tell you how many carts had that book in it. People were, I was like, wow, that's a lot of Joanna books right there, yeah.
And I think over Christmas time, we have a little bit more time to slow down and read. I read a lot of books over Christmas time, and I'm gonna be giving that to girlfriends.
Jen, what do we have here?
So we have a really cute graphic tee. It's by a brand new company we just discovered. We're super excited about it. It's called The Bee and the Fox is this company.
I like that name.
I know, isn't
I
it
like
cute?
a good name, that's a good name.
I know, so we found this little guy actually at a boutique here locally, but you can buy these online at thebeeandthefox.com. And what we love about it is it's got a really cute font, it's neutral again, and it has a really cute saying on it, don't mess with mama. So and it's $28.
I'm gonna get that for my mother-in-law. Don't mess with Mama Haas,
But it's a good message right now, right?
Yeah, right. And graphic tees can be upwards of $50, $60, $70 in boutiques around here. This is $28 online. So
Perfect.
It's a great
and
price
again,
point.
You're supporting a local business.
Right.
Okay, finally.
Sherpa. Sherpa is the word of the season, everybody.
I personally thought it was stag, but okay, but sure. Sherpa, okay.
Sherpa. I mean, we're seeing these everywhere. A lot of the young kids are wearing them, and I think moms can rock them too, right, Jen?
Oh, yeah, I just had one on the other day. I actually stole mine from my daughter because I bought it for her birthday a week ago, and 2 days later I threw it on, and it's the best shirt ever.
This is really, can I take this out?
Yeah,
take it out.
Yep.
Look at this.
It's like wearing a cloud, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is amazing.
Aaron Schwab, come over here. I want you to feel this. Come here, Aaron. Aaron Schwab, everybody. Yeah, walk right in front of the camera.
It is
Let me
so
see how you look
cozy.
in the Sherpa. Right there, yes. There we go. Aaron.
Looks good on you.
You can take it, Aaron. Yeah, there we go. Give it up. Okay, you have to leave it, Aaron. You can't have it. We didn't pay for it, Aaron. Get out of here. Give it up for Amy and Jen from Shine Up Living. For more information, more information, head to shineupliving.com. And again, if you missed any of this, we're going to post this whole segment on Facebook just a little bit later, and you can always watch us on Hulu. Well, you reacted to producer Ted's Hallmark review. We'll tell you about a little bit about that. Plus, an update on the family that we've been trying to help give a really good Christmas to. How much money did we raise? We'll tell you when we come back. Back after this. Again for the big old finish. I'll explain why there's a pillow on my lap in just a minute. But first, yesterday we heard producer Ted's latest review of a Hallmark Christmas movie. I'm telling you, he's now wanted in 3 states for his bad reviews. Yeah. This one is called Mingle All the Way, and our buddy Ted did not hold back, calling it horrible and one of the worst Christmas movies so far on the Hallmark Channel. Well, last week we shared your review of Ted's review, with some of you asking if Ted even watched the movie. Others called, and this is my favorite, a 72-year-old woman referred to Ted as Hallmark fraud. Hallmark fraud. Because she said it's obvious your producer isn't watching these movies. We had another woman who said Ted ruined their Thanksgiving because all Grandma wanted to talk about was how much she hated Ted. And she's blaming me for Ted's behavior. She almost doesn't like me anymore because of Ted.
This is all Ted.
So the family had to explain to Graham that Ted and Jason are different. That I'm not the same. Yeah. So it seems, though, we're taking a turn because more of you are agreeing with Ted this week. Angie on our Facebook says, Ted is the man, repping the bitter and jaded, myself included, everywhere. Thank you, Ted. That's right. But I don't know if I would consider Ted bitter and jaded. Our executive producer, Jeff, yes. But I mean, Ted, no.
He doesn't go into them like with his blanket and thinking this is going to be so fun. He goes into it like, where can I attack this movie?
Exactly. Yeah. So if you want to look at Ted's review segment, just go to our Facebook page, click on videos, and respond. Ted looks at all of them, even the mean ones. I really love those. Those are hysterical. Now, speaking of people that we love, at the beginning of the show, I told you that members of the Jason Show fan club were in our audience. And one guy, I love them all. Believe me, I love them all. But one guy is special to me. He's become a dear friend, and Jace is in the audience. And Jace got our logo tattooed on his leg. I held his hand. Well, look what this is one of the best gifts that we've ever been given. It's one of those pillows that you see. Now watch this.
No.
Isn't that cool? I love that. I absolutely love that. So that will be.
We really needed a pillow for the couch,
we
too.
do. I know. We need. So we're.
Okay,
Jason,
yeah, you're getting
stop,
out of control.
Stop.
There.
Yeah. So Jace, thank you so much, and he's been such a good advocate for the show. He's been a great advocate for people in general. And if you want to follow him, you can find him on the Jason Show Fan Club Facebook page. So Jace, we love you and thank you very much. Now, speaking of more love, yesterday I told you about a family, thanks to Shayne, setting up the Anoka. I joined the Anoka High School band, marching band for a day. And when I was there, I met a young man named Liam who shared with me a tragic story that his family lost their house, all of their belongings, and their 2 beloved pets in a Thanksgiving Day fire. His mother is a single mother, Michelle, a single mother of 5 children, all have different hobbies. One of the kids, the 8th grader, is a swimmer. 2 of the kids are in band. They lost everything. So I went to the bosses and I said, we have, photographer Eric and I immediately said, we have got to do something. And we did. We went to the bosses and we said, at my radio company, and said, what can we do? Well, we promoted the GoFundMe page. The radio company is giving them new instruments. And look at this. Within just a few days, you have raised over $22,000 for this family. So if you would like to donate, we'll put a link on our Facebook page. Give what you can. As I say all the time, if everybody watching gave $1, we could really help this family have a good. They have to start from scratch, so we can help them.
I had goosebumps when you put that page
it's just
up.
A lot
it's
of
amazing.
money. I just want to thank our guests, all the guests today. But I'm just going to say this right now. Thanks to Shayne, because it's official. Yam Haus is officially top 3 favorite guests of all time on this show. Yeah. Love them. Yeah. And this is Aaron Schwab's last day because Yam Haus has her now. That's right. That's gonna do it for us. You go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody.